Then the one that happened yesterday that brought the greatest challenge that we are facing now is the one that the Fulanis came again. This one, they didn't come to kill anybody, but they came for the community. And the boys were trying to repel them. Then that was where the army now came and took over the fight. They escorted them and came back to face our youths.
This is the late evening of Saturday, 2nd day of May 2026. Listen, ever since that American humanitarian called Alex Barbier, ever since he left Nigeria back to the United States, the whole killing that has been going on in these areas, the federal government of Nigeria have been succeeding in silencing them, suppressing these, killings going on. Now, I was listening to the chairman of Christian Association of Nigeria in Sabo, Guinea. So he was talking about his experience, not what they told him. He talked about how the Fulani terrorists came to kill his people. Some were dead, some survived. And after that, the following day, attack happened. And the reason why he's not speaking for it because the villagers wanted to, challenge the terrorists. They wanted to fight the terrorists and win the terrorists. You know what happened? Military came from nowhere. Nigerian soldiers came from nowhere. Nigerian soldiers escorted, now prevented the attack, escorted the terrorists out. After escorting the terrorists out, Nigerian soldiers came back and started firing the villagers. Like, this thing will sound like, how can such a thing happen? But unfortunately, this is what is going on in Nigeria. This is what is going on in Nigeria. I want you to pay attention to this video. And after the video, I'm going to tell you how all this terrorism, what is going on in Nigeria, is connected to political instability you people have today. And that is why I am telling you, when you fail to understand the problem of Nigeria, everything you are doing is just nonsense because you are doing something that is not going to yield any result. You are doing something that is not going to bring any solution. So pay attention to this video. I'll be right back.
And also the current chairman of Sabongari Yilpo community in Halemongo local government. I am standing here to really testify about what happened because I am not just giving story of what I was told, but I'm giving story of what happened in my presence. What really happened here is 3 days ago, we had a special attack that came specially from the Fulani terrorists. They gang against our boys that are coming from Chinmainu, and they killed some, and some were alive. So after that, definitely you don't expect us to just fold our hands and watch what was happening. So our youths tried to react to that situation. That was when now the soldiers came, that very day. So they covered them and they stopped the fight. Of course, that was their responsibility. Then the one that happened yesterday that brought the greatest challenge that we are facing now is the one that the Fulanis came again. This one, they didn't come to kill anybody, but they came for the community. And the boys were trying to repel them. Then that was where the army now came and took over the fight. They escorted them and came back to face our youths. And at the cause of that, that was what brought the casualties we're having. We have more than 10 people that were shot. I have some that are in the hospital in Jos, some are in the hospital at Mongu, and this one that you see here is the one that has already died. And we are receiving report that even one has already died already. That is in Yilpo community only. So now, what we are trying to say is we want the world to know what is happening with us. The time for us to be quiet is over. We have to speak so that the world will know that this is what we are facing. Now, where is the presence of the state government? Where is the presence of the federal government? The attack that took place yesterday took more than 7 hours under heavy gunshot. And I wonder, how can the army come with an armored car striking on the civilians? For what? Killing people, destroying houses, climbing people's houses with the armored car. Now, if I take you, I can go and show you where the houses they smash with their armored car. On what basis? Now, if it is a war, you come to settle a cause. You have to defend the peace of all the communities. You cannot take sides with one community against the other. So we felt here that we are intimidated and the government has not come to our aid up to now. As we are talking, this man innocently was not even in the course of what was happening. He was just coming from the farm. He was just on the road that he was attacked and killed. So now what is our fate? Where is our fate as a community? Are we not citizens of Nigeria? Are we not citizens of Nigeria that somebody will come and intimidate our lives and kill us and go free? So we are crying to the government. If it should be a government, the government should take its responsibility of taking care of the people, because the greatest role of the security of the people, the government, is to bring security to the people. Now, let me tell you, all of us, both us, our wives and our children, all of us are insecure. Even this morning, we're intimidated. We never knew that we are going to even bury this body. So we are pleading for the governor to come into this situation. We are pleading for the president to see. We are going to send this, let the whole world know what is happening with us. Because when our father, Reverend Dachoma, was talking about genocide, people are saying that he is lying. No, this is life. This is life. This is clear genocide. And we are saying that if nothing is done, we can't hesitate. We can't hesitate because our life is valuable to us as anybody's life is valuable to him. And we want to thank our youths. I always praise them. Because if not because of these young people, all of us will not be standing here. These cops would have been late. Even these cops yesterday, for us to carry it in the night, it was not a small job. How can you kill somebody and expect the person to rot in the village? What kind of intimidation is that? So we pray that God will help us and give us peace in Nigeria.
All right, if you are not, or you have not been studying insecurity in Nigeria, all these things will sound like a movie play to you. It will sound like no, this thing it cannot be true. It will sound so untrue to you. But right from 2012, we have been in this thing. We know their modus operandi. We understand everything they are doing. T.Y. Danjuma went to give a briefing in London where he lectured the people that the Nigerian military and police are colluding with armed bandits to conquer the people. And that is exactly what we are seeing today. This is the Nigerian soldiers. The Nigerian soldiers who are taking order from, nowhere, doing what they are doing. So let me tell you how they are connected to political instability. After listening to this video, if you want to stop following me, stop following me. But I want you to do me a favor and save the video because you will need this video in the future. You will need the truth in the future. Now, you see, there are some reasons why the cabal in Nigeria, the powers that be, don't want some persons to become the president of Nigeria, especially people from the southeastern extraction. I understand the documented dogma they have among this cabal that an Igbo man will never become the president of Nigeria. And in that dogma, they cited, the issue of a civil war and so on and so forth. But that is not just it. That is not just it. Let me tell you, so many people can become president and this conquering of Nigeria will continue. But there are some people who they see that this person might not honor our agreement. If he becomes president, he might challenge the status quo. They will never allow such a person to become president. Nigeria have a problem. Our problem is not political regime change. Nigeria have a problem of Islamization. If I say this thing always, some persons will come, they will say, oh, Kocha, I am a Muslim. It is Fulanization. It is not Islamization. I said, can you define Fulanization and Islamization? Can you differentiate these two things? Because I am not a kind of person you come out to talk rubbish to. Now, I am not forming this thing on my own. If there is any terrorist group who are trying to destabilize a place, they have a purpose. They have a mission statement and they have their motto. These three things are synonymous. Now, Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mahmuda, Nakurawa, Al-Qaeda, Hamas, this Fulani militia, Wundo, and there are 11 terrorist organizations operating in Nigeria. 11 terrorist operation, Islamic sect, who are operating in Nigeria. And all of them have one mission statement: to overthrow the government of Nigeria, to establish an Islamic state governed by Sharia law. This is their mission statement. So You don't come out to tell me that this is not Islamization, that is fundalization. So what is going on in Mali right now is fundalization. What is going on in Burkina Faso, Niger? It is Islamic State of West African province. Is SWAP, Islamic State West African province. It is an agenda to conquer this West African province under the tenets of Sharia. The earlier we realize this, the better for us. You see all these 4 years emotion, this, what you call regime change is dangerous because it makes you not to think the real problem. Now we are thinking, oh, let us bring somebody there, let's go and vote. We don't need that. I'm telling you this, you will hate me, you might stop following me, and I want you to do that if you want to do it, okay? But what I'm trying to tell you is that we all will regret the actions you are taking today. We all will regret it. Time is going to come. Your villages, your mothers, your fathers, they will be raped, they will be chased out. Time will come, many people will cry hard, I know. The only thing I'm telling the people is to concentrate and carry arm. Go and join vigilante, join whatever you want to join and carry your arm. Just don't think illegality. I know why I'm telling you this, okay? Join vigilante group. At the end of your training, you will have your own gun. Now, you see, it's not everywhere that this thing will happen, that the villagers want to challenge the terrorists and the soldier just came and start shooting the people. If you understand what has been going on in the southeastern part of the country, you see, if it is in the southeast, all this nonsense is going on, the people will not agree. They will fight for themselves. I want you people to think. All this why they are telling you IPOP is doing this. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Just imagine now. Look out. Every day people are dying in Plateau. Every day. Terrorists are killing people every blessed day. Now the villagers want to challenge the terrorists. The soldiers came and escort them out and come back and start firing the people. Perilous time is here. Yeah. Perilous time is here. Yeah. It's not tomorrow. It has come. You know what? 2027 election, I never wanted to tell you this. The people who are sponsoring all these terrorists, the people who are promoting Sharia in Nigeria, I never wanted to say all these things because I don't know whether I have an audience who have mind to understand what I'm saying. Okay? They will not allow anybody from southern Nigeria, apart from Tinubu, to become president. I'm going to tell you this. This is not to accord them too much power that they can decide what to do, they can decide what to happen. I want to tell you that the system gave them the power, not you. The system gave them the power, so they can actually do that. They did it in 2023 when they switched off the INEC server. Heaven did not fall. Heaven did not fall. They did it, so nothing happened. And they are ready to do it again. And they will ask you to go to court. These are the people who prepared for war, who can cause soldiers to leave that terrorists are coming to kidnap school children. And the soldiers will leave. And nobody will question them. It is happening in this country. The people who gave terrorists helicopter to move up and down, and nothing is happening. The people who own helicopter terrorists are using to mine. Politicians knows that. They know them. They know them. This is not the time to be politically correct. Okay? It's time to say the truth. And the last thing I'm going to leave for you here is that one of the reasons why Africa is like this is because we always concentrate on short-term plan. Short-term plan. If you ask anybody in Nigeria, how do you want your territory to succeed tomorrow? What is your vision? What is your plan about your geographical area? They will tell you that their plan is to make sure that they vote for who will become a better political person next election. That is just their plan. They don't have 100 years plan. They don't have 50 years plan. We can't succeed like that. We will be wiped out if we do not shift back and strategize and plan. Our generation will be wiped out unless we sit back to think. You see, all these things you are seeing today, soldiers supporting terrorists, all these things, Boko Harams are killing generals, but Nigerian army is going after justice crack. All these things are not overnight event. Principles of infiltration took place, and they spent more than 20 years before they could have power like this. What are you doing today? What are you doing? Anyway, this is unfortunate, I saw the video when the pastor was lamenting. I wanted to make this video in the morning, but it's real. The war is real. The conquer is real. The Islamization is real. And there is no going back about it. We've got to arise.